Hello, and welcome to week 5 of the Castelia Draft League. My opponent this week is Razor, coach of the Savage Blackouts. Now, my matchup against Razor here isn't as awful as my previous ones have been, but there are still some massive threats on this team I need to be scared of. That Ponyta is faster than my whole team except for Abra and Apom, which is speed ties, and my only fire switching is Ducklet. Helioptile is a really good offensive threat too, being an electric type that gets Surf as well, so it can hit Drillbur with Surf if I try to switch in on it using an electric move. Zorua is a pain with Illusion to disguise itself. Riolu has Prankster and it can use things like Rain Dance in order to boost Swift Swim Mantike, which is also a big threat under the rain, doubling its speed and increasing the power of its water type moves. Ferroseed and Baltoy are both the hazard setters that are pretty good defensively, and even Togepi is very annoying with its defenses and its fairy typing. There's Nidoran female as well, which isn't inherently a big threat, but I don't know what to expect from it, so I'm gonna still respect it regardless. Yeah, I've crafted a team that I think is going to be able to take this on pretty well, so I'll get into it right now. Firstly, I thought Choice Scarf Drillbur looked pretty nice here. I can outspeed everything on Razor's team with the Scarf, and Moldbreaker Earthquake hits everything for good damage except the Mantike, which it's immune to, but I have Rock Slide for that, which I can hit with super effective damage. We have Excisor, just as kind of more damage into Baltoy really, or potentially if Zorua is Air Balloon, I can still one-shot that. I've got Stealth Rock too, just for hazards. It's unlikely I'll be getting it up, but if I think they'll be switching in a Mantike on something on me and I don't want to take a risk or something like that, I'll just click it and I've got Rocks up. Perfect. So that's it. Moving on, we have Life Orb Apom making another reappearance. Really good offensive threat here. There's no ghost types to absorb Fake Out and Fury Swipes, which is really nice. Although Ferroseed is potentially even more threatening than that because it has Iron Barbs, which will do damage to me every time I try to hit it. But that is why I'm carrying Fire Punch, so I can one-shot that. And I have Knockoff lastly as a way to remove items such as Summer Violites, particularly on a Ferroseed switching in. I can knock off a Violite or Berry Juice or something like that. Just anything annoying. Anything along those lines. Max attack, max speed does really good here. Skill link to make sure Fury Swipes hits all 5 times. This is just good here. So next up we have Turtwig, my first Violite user. It tanks a lot of hits from Razor's team, especially the Helioptile and Baltoy particularly, as well as Zorua. This is my main lure for Ponyta, I suppose. If I get this out, I can expect Ponyta to switch in maybe, and if I can click Reflect as it switches in, we'll survive a Flare Blitz easily. We should even survive 2, and I can hit it with Earth Power. Combination of Earth Power damage and Flare Blitz recoil should be enough to take it out, especially if it has Life Orb as well. Synthesis helps to keep me bulky against other Pokemon that I have to fight against. Bullet Seed hits most of the other Pokemon on this team for good damage, such as Mantike, Baltoy, Helioptile, things along those lines. Running Bullet Seed does mean I have to run Overgrow, but that's not terrible because Turtwig will likely be getting knocked down into its lower HP and surviving at that low HP, so I might be able to get off a super powered Bullet Seed, which would be great. Because Bullet Seed actually does a ton of damage if it hits multiple times. Multi-hit moves in this format are pretty good. We're a bit more specially defensive here, but the physical bulk is still really good, and I was able to invest a little bit into special attack as well, for a little bit of extra damage on Earth Power. Yeah, so that's Turtwig. Moving on to a bit more of a simple Pokemon, we have Abra, just standard Focus Sash. The moveset's a bit different than usual though. Psyshock, Signal Beam, Hidden Power Fire, and Protect. Generally, this isn't too weird or anything, but Psyshock is usually a bit strange. I'm running it here because it allows me to do a lot more damage to Mantike, which is really specially defensive. I should be able to do a lot more damage to it here. Protect here is to scout for Choice Scarf Pokemon, especially Helioptile, because Choice Scarf Chinchu was a problem when I fought Soul Blaze in week 3. So I thought maybe if I find out this is Scarfed, I can click that and I know what's going to lock into, and I'll know whether or not it's safe to switch into Drillbur or not. But yeah, so that's good here. Signal Beam and Hidden Power Fire will hit the things that Psyshock doesn't hit for super effective. I think Signal Beam's for Baltoy and for Zorua, and then Hidden Power Fire is for the Ferroseed. Just running max speed, max special attack with a timid nature. Focus Sash is here to help me survive on attack. It's just really reliable. This has just been a good guy. So yeah, that's Abra. Next up, Larvesta, a really nice offensive Pokemon here. After just one Flare Blitz, I should be able to outspeed everything on Razor's team, and Flare Blitz hits the entire team for insane amounts of damage, minus the Mantike, but I can still hit that with a Wild Charge for 4 times super effective damage, so that's no problem at all. U-Turn is here in case I want to pivot, and it also hits Baltoy with super effective damage too. So yeah, that's kind of it. This guy's very simple, carrying Berry Juice to keep myself healthy because I'll be doing a lot of recall damage to myself with Flare Blitz and Wild Charge, and I can also potentially activate Berry Juice after if I have to take Rocks damage, then getting knocked down to half health will activate Berry Juice and I'll just get it right back, which will be perfect. So moving on to my final Pokemon, we have Stunky. Now this is a really good lead Pokemon. This is kind of my dedicated lead because the combination of Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower should be able to 1v1 pretty much anything that my opponent ends up leading with. Even if I don't end up beating them 1v1, I can always do more damage to them after I die with Aftermath as long as they're using a contact move against me. So it could be like Close Combat Riolu or Flare Blitz Ponyta, something like that. And I have Defog here to remove hazards. This is kind of my dedicated hazard removal Pokemon as well, because I didn't think I could really fit it on anything else. I didn't really want to bring Ducklet, and Drillbur didn't have Choice Scarf, which doesn't work with Rapid Spin at all very well. But yeah, this is just a really reliable lead. I will just be leading with this and doing as much as I can to lead off with, and then probably let it go down. But yeah, this is also my second Eviolite to let me handle some of these lead Pokemon that I wouldn't be able to handle normally, such as Helioptile or Riolu, things along those lines, Baltoy, just things like that. But yeah, so that's the team pretty much. We have the Abra, Larvesta, Apom, Turtwig, Drillbur, and Stunky. I'm feeling a lot better about this matchup than I have been about my other ones, but I can't let myself get too confident, too cocky, because there are still really threatening Pokemon I have to deal with. The Ponyta is scary, and if Riolu does set up the rain, that does mean I will have to deal with Swift Swim Mantike, which is also insanely threatening for me. But you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. So I will just leave it at that, and I'll cut to the battle right now. Okay, here we are with week 5. We see some interesting things here. I'm seeing a Nidoran, female. That was not something I expected to come. We see the Riolu. We see the Helioptile. We see the Ponyta. I can't spell Helioptile for the life of me, but that's fine. We have Zorua and we have Ferroseed. Okay, so we see no Baltoy, no Mantike, and no Togepi, which works perfectly fine for me because holy moly, the Baltoy and the Mantike were two of the Pokemon I was the most scared of. Though I am aware of that Nidoran as well, so just gonna see how it goes. We will just leave the Stunky. That's kinda works decent into everything here. Okay, let's go for it. I need to pull up my calc. I should probably pull up Showdown as well so I can look up moves and stuff on the fly because I am curious about that flippin' Nidoran. Okay, here we go. Right, leads with Riolu. Okay, that's fine by me. I wonder what this is going to try and do to me. It could just Earthquake to be fair, but we're faster than it. So this looks like a pretty good Sludge Bomb to me. Ferroseed switching on would be annoying, but it's not like we can't just Flamethrower it afterwards. Let's just Sludge Bomb and see what happens. Goes for U-turn. Okay. Wait, he doesn't get that. What? Oh, it's Zorua. It was Zorua. Right, okay, got you. I was like, hold on. Right, alright. That really confused me for a second. For a second, I was like, wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, he gets me with that. We do a good chunk. Pretty good chunk. Right. Confirming. Yes, Zorua does get U-turn. Okay. We see Nidoran female come out. What is this trying to do, though? Toxic spikes? I don't really mind that. Let's see how much damage. We did pretty good damage to it. I'm going to immediately assume this is not a Violite, given we did a pretty decent chunk to it, but... Let's see. Level 5. I mean, it's probably got a bit of investment, but I don't see why I shouldn't just Dark Pulse this, to be completely honest with you. See what happens. Yeah. It's berry juice. Okay. Good to know. Goes for counter. Not gonna work. We will go for another Dark Pulse. Cool tech though, I like that counter. But he did not know we are in fact a special variety. Okay, berry juice has been consumed. So good that we know that. I could easily see the Riolu switching in here on the next Dark Pulse, but I don't really mind that because I will just be going for another Sludge Bomb right away. This Stunky League's working out pretty good so far though. Quite happy at the moment. Okay, stays in. We do half. Oh, we get the flinch. Sorry about that. That's annoying. Does mean we get off another Dark Pulse though. It looks like a roll, potentially. I don't know, little cup numbers are weird and I don't know the exact investments on this. But this next one likely kills. Okay, do we just kill this now then? We do. Beautiful. Nidoran's down. Nice. Good start, good start. Don't have to worry about Nidoran anymore. Not that I was particularly threatened by it anyway, but still nice to have it out the way. Okay. Now this Ponyta, I don't really have any good like switch-ins for it, so I'm probably just gonna attack here, and if it kills me, it kills me. But we have a Violite, so there's probably a decent chance we live with Flare Blitz here. Apologies for the traffic you can probably hear outside. Yeah, we should live a Flare Blitz pretty handily, so I'm probably just going to Sludge Bomb here. Goes for the Flare Blitz. Let's see this. Oh wow, that killed us. Okay. That is Life Orb then, question mark? Yeah, it's Life Orb, okay. But look at that, even though we lost Stunky there, we got it lost over half its health. So I'm perfectly okay with that. So we thought I used Flare Blitz. I wonder, did I forget an ability on this? Does it get like no, it doesn't get Reckless, but okay. Just gonna check Life Orb damage. Yeah, okay. So I guess that was probably he got a decent-ish roll. No, I think no. We almost died to Life Orb Flare Blitz actually. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. I think our only really like we have Toji, which is a safer option because we have the Choice Scarf, but I don't want to. I don't know if I want to reveal that right away. It's not terrible to reveal right now, though. And Earthquake is a very free click into this team. So you know what? I think we're gonna go to this, and we are going to Earthquake. I am aware that Ferroseed exists, so this Earthquake will probably not do too much damage to that, but I don't really mind that because I think we have a pretty easy switch into Larvesta afterwards. You could have an air balloon Pokemon though. It does not. Okay, this is an air balloon. Okay. Let's see the damage. Wow. It's berry juice. Okay. Okay. So that's the second berry juice, and it has been activated. Right. And what do I go to on this? Does Ferroseed get anything that can hit Larvesta? Does it get Rock Slide or anything random like that? As much as I'd love to stay in, I don't want to risk them clicking Giga Drain. I'm sure he's going to just click Rocks here, but I think I'd much rather get off the... get my Larvesta in here. Not a Violet, sorry. Oh no. My hands are shaking, I can't type. Okay, show me Larvesta. Okay, so yeah, we'll go to this, and Flame Charge should actually just kill this, which will put us in a pretty good position against like everything else. Goes for Stealth Rock. That's fine by me. And like I said, Flame Charge should just kill this. Does he have any priority on this team? He has Riolu, I guess. But that's kind of it. We'll Flame Charge here. Even if we somehow don't kill this here, I don't think it can do much back to us. So we're putting Larvesta into a pretty damn good position here. If we can, well, once we get this speed boost. Because it should outspeed everything, bar a Scarfed Helioptile or something along those lines. But we'll just have to wait and see. There's a good, I could see them bringing Scarfed something here, like Scarf Zorua, considering they have a, considering I have an Abra and an Apom. I wouldn't blame them for wanting to bring that. But we'll see what happens here. Withdraws, that's fair. What comes in? Ponyta. Okay, is it? Oh, I forgot it gets that. Crap, okay. I forgot about that. Oh, that's not good. I thought I was in a really good position. I completely forgot this gets that. I don't know what to do here. This is pretty hard. Oh, what do I do? What do I do here? Do I switch? Do I go for an attack? How much do we do to Ponyta here? With Wild Charge. Crap, I don't have time. Shit. Yeah, Morning Sun. Not good. Okay, I'm gonna U-turn here. At least we scouted for that Morning Sun. Took me a while to figure that out. Okay, that's fine though. He'll probably Morning Sun again here, in which case I will just U-turn right back into Drillbur. I probably should have done that from the start. But I thought maybe if he flare blitzes here, I should just try and kill it. No, U-turn was probably always the right move, actually. But it's okay. I was frazzled by the flash fire, and I wasn't thinking straight. But we're here now. But yeah, we can keep Larvesta around, and when I find a chance, we can maybe get it in against Ferroseed again. Once this is weakened. But yeah, I completely forgot about flash fire there. That is my bad. He goes for flare blitz this time. Please don't kill me. No, you're joking. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, is this dead? No, it's not. Will this life orb take it out, though? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. You know what? That sucks that Larvesta is dead, because that was a really, really good win condition for me, but that's okay. I should have done some calc. I should have done some... Okay, yeah. I should have done some calcs to figure out how much damage Flare Blitz was doing, but I was so worried about trying to switch something in, feeling like I needed to sacrifice something, that I didn't focus on the fact I could have just... Okay, but this is fine. Oh, you know, the sad thing is, we probably would have lived if I hadn't clicked Well Charge earlier as well, because it only has a 6.3% chance to kill me if I'm not max. Oh wait, no, hold on, it's not Life Orb, never mind. I forgot. It is Life Orb, actually, so we always died to that, never mind. Right. So, I would go Drillbur here, but Ferroseed kind of hard counters that. The move is probably Apom. These guys all have their bad matchups though. Maybe I go Turtwig and try to get up a Reflect? I don't think I really need to do that though, not right now. We'll go Itadori here. Seems like a decent... Seems solid against everything. That's like the one thing it's not solid against, but it's okay. Okay. So obviously Fury Swipes is a move I can click here, but that Ferroseed can very, very easily switch in. Although we know it's not... Oh, this could not be Riolu as well. This could be Zorua as well. Which I could very easily see it being. I think Fire Punch always... Yeah, Fire Punch should always KO a Ferroseed here, so we'll Fake Out here. If Ferroseed switches in, that's fine. We will just Fire Punch that right away. Right after. Yeah, okay. It's fine by me. Just playing it safe. We'll take some Iron Barbs chip and some Life Orb chip here, but that is okay because Fire Punch right here is the easiest click in the world. You could predict that and switch out again, but then I think that's okay. I wouldn't be upset about that. So this is fine. I could have clicked Fire Punch directly into this, predicting this. I feel like it was a pretty easy click, but I also think Fake Out was also just a safer play in case they decided to stay in and attack for whatever reason. Like, it could have been Scarfed Riolu, or even Scarfed Zorua. So I think Fake Out was always a safer play to make, even if I could have predicted this coming in. Just withdraw. Okay. But that's fine though. Riolu comes in. But is it really the Riolu? It probably is. Yes, it is. Okay. And I think that might be Life Orb, actually. Not Life Orb, a Violet. Fire Punch should have done more than that. Yeah, this is probably a Violet. That scares me less than an offensive variant. So I think I'll just go to Turtwig here. I think Riolu does get Fire Punch. I guess Blaze Kick actually, that's also pretty threatening, and Poison Jab. Let's see though. This is a Violet. Nope. I'll calc for Poison Jab. See how much that does. Wow, that much, huh? Does a lot. Well, how much does Drillbur take? Oh, even more. I think I kind of have to go to this. Not even just because I can Fury Swips here, but also because I know I can Fury Swips here, but I'm afraid that Ferrosuit's going to try and switch in and catch me. Yes, he did. Okay. So how much would Earth Power do here? Not much. It's a pretty small amount of damage actually. But I think any chip on this is good. And I don't think this learns Synthesis either. So it can't even really heal. No. Like, I could Reflect as well. Considering Zorua could be physical as well. Yeah, Reflecting first is probably fine. As he does stay in. Goes for Knock. That's also partially the reason I wanted to go for Reflect here, just in case he knocked. I still keep a good amount of defense on me. Well, Earth Power now. Should I be trying to keep my Turtwig healthy for Helioptile? Or, like, any Pokemon here? Probably. But, like, I didn't want to switch. Yeah, we get a little bit of it. We get a little chunk. And then Spadef drop there is really nice. The Thunder Wave, which isn't too bad. It's annoying, but what can you do? Go for another Earth Power. Turtwig getting paralyzed isn't terrible though. There's worse Pokemon to get paralyzed. Oh, I haven't been writing down the moves on this actually. We saw Knockoff, Stealth Rock. And we saw the Thunder Wave. It's probably Giga Drain last then, or Bullet Seed. Riolu, I'm pretty sure, is a Violet, which makes me think it's probably Helioptile Violet over Zorua, and it's probably Scarf Zorua, but especially considering it used U-turn. But we'll see. Actually, no, I know Zorua is Scarfed because it was faster than Stunky. Oh, okay, great. So that's Scarf Zorua then. Good to know. It goes for Bullet Seed here. Yeah, it does 1 per chip. That is totally fine for me. And it only hits twice. We get another Earth Power off. Next one should kill. We got another Spadef drop, which doesn't really matter. I could Synthesis here. Try and keep this as healthy as possible. I think I will, because at most he's just going to keep clicking Bullet Seed, which is totally fine by me. If he decides to switch out as well, that's also okay, because whatever does come out, I'll probably just stay in on that and attack it as well. This has been an interesting game so far though. I'm liking it. I was feeling pretty confident until that. I was feeling pretty damn good about myself until that Ponyta switched in as well, I felt like everything was going in my favour, and I completely forgot about the Ponyta. But I'm not super upset about how it went, because in the end I did end up taking it down with me. Riolu switches in. This is not Riolu though, this is the Zorua. We know this is Zorua, we know it's Scarfed. But what's it even trying to do here? It could just be trying to attack me with Dark Pulse, and it'll probably do a good chunk as well. And I can't really switch anything in on it either. So perhaps the move is to just attack? I think it probably is. Let's see how much damage this does though. It's not Life Orb, it's Scarfed. Silly Calc. So, a Bullet Seed, even 3 hits does a lot to this if we decide to stay in a Dark Pulse. And even though we don't hold in a Violite, we do get 2-shot, but if we get, like, more than 3 hits, there's a chance we just kill it. A very small chance, but a chance nonetheless. I think Chip on this is good anyway. Chip on anything is good. I mean, Chip probably isn't necessary at this point with all my Pokemon left being pretty strong, but I will just Bullet Seed here. Goes for U-turn. Okay. Well, I mean, if Ferris Seed wants to come back in, or then I guess it won't be taking much from. I guess it won't be taking much from Bullet Seed, but that's kind of fine. Yeah. I mean, if we get 5 hits here, that might kill. He keeps going. Get that last one. Nah, it's a shame. Oh well. Reflect wore off, which is a shame. We will just be getting it right back up though. Not playing any games. Well, as long as we don't get paralyzed, that is. And this is looking like Turtwig. If I can get up this Reflect, I'll try Synthesis again, and it's looking like Turtwig can just keep clicking Bullet Seed until it dies, honestly. This guy's doing great. Maybe not till it dies, we'll have to see how things turn out. But I doubt I'm going to switch I doubt I'm going to switch at this point, considering how frail my remaining Pokemon are. I'm very glad I brought Reflect here now, it's working out pretty good for me. Withdraws. Get that Reflect up, boy. Helioptile comes out. Nice. Still no powers, it's beautiful. Right. So I'm assuming this is carrying, like, some BS. Helioptile, where are you? What can you have? What special moves do you have, my friend? It can have Signal Beam. So let's have a look at that. Against Turtwig, we still don't take a ton. And I'll probably just Earth Power this, to be honest with you. If it wants to kill me, then it can kill me, because, I mean, this is pretty good. Like, I'm very confident there's no way he's clicking Surf here. So I could probably go to Drillbur pretty easily here. And I could keep this alive for the physical attackers. Even after Stealth Rock though, if this does decide to go for Surf, it's probably not going to kill me. So I'm going to make a switch here. It's maybe a bit bold. but I think it's okay. Oh, I forgot, it could be Hidden Power Ice, couldn't it? That's okay. Dark Pulse. Oh yeah, this can still be Zorua, huh? I forgot about that. I didn't consider this could still be Zorua. Misplay on my end, but I don't think it's that big a deal. This Earthquake here. If he... Okay. He sacks Ferroseed. Fine by me. Okay, Ferroseed is dead. Well, he still doesn't know that I'm Scarfed. He could suspect it, he could very well suspect it, but he doesn't know. So that could be handy. It's Zorua, Helioptile, Riolu alive, and that could have been Helioptile switching in there, but it could have also very easily have been... I assume it was Zorua. Like, I assume it was, but maybe I should check. I can probably work it out based on damage, actually. Based on the damage that did to me. No, that was probably that was probably actually Helioptile. Because that didn't do very much to me. I don't know if he was trying to predict the Abra or something, but... Yeah, no, that was definitely the Helioptile clicking Dark Pulse there. I don't think it can... I don't think it even could have been the... I don't remember how Zorua and Zoroark work based on, like, team party member composition, but I know it can get pretty messed up. It can get pretty confusing trying to figure it out. Yeah, this is Riolu here, though. Does Earthquake kill this? I feel like it does, but maybe it doesn't. It probably doesn't. I can't really risk keeping this in either. Oh wait, no, we have Reflect Up though. Yeah, I might just go back to Turtwig here, to be honest with you. I'll take Chip. If it's high jump kick, I'll take a lot of damage. But I don't know, this can't two-hit me. Or maybe it's best to keep this alive in case of the Scarf Zorua mirror match though. I should probably keep this alive. We'll go to this. Might not be my best play, but I think I'd rather keep it healthy. Oh, but if no, because I would lose because of Scarf. I should have stayed in. Magnet Rise. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm happy I switched out. I didn't know this got that. Okay, Hype. Don't mind that at all. Synthesis, I think, here is the move. Try and heal up. I didn't realise this got Magnet Rise, so I'm very glad I didn't stay in now. We take those. What do you just go for? A Drain Punch? Okay. No. No, come on. Turtwig, don't do this now. My Reflect wore off too. No. Oh no. That was the worst time to get paralyzed. What were we at? We were at 4. This did 5 to us then. Oh, that's probably gonna kill us next turn. No! My goat. That's kind of tragic. Well, I can't really Synthesis here, can I? I should probably just Reflect and let this go down. I could also just Bullet Seed and try and get as much damage on this as I can. Make it easier for something else to kill this if it has to. Yeah, Bullet Seed. If I somehow survive this. No! Yeah, at least back up to full now, which sucks, but... Okay. So I think the move is always Abra here, and we can Sat Shock this. Obviously Zorua can switch in, but we can Signal Beam that. Like, it's very feasible for him to expect a Psychic move here, but he does also kind of have to fear Dazzling Gleam. Maybe I should have brought that over Protect. You know, I think Psyshock here is fine though. Even if it is Zorua coming in here, we could get Dark Pulse flinched, but I think that might just have to be it. I might just have to deal with that. Let's see. Do you stay in or switch out? You're gonna make a risk? You're gonna take a risk and go for switch out, or are you gonna stay in and accept your fate? Hopefully Psyshock does kill this. It should. He does withdraw. Oh crap, he got me. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is not Zorua? No, it is Zorua. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I can see what he's trying to go for here with Protect. At least. Because this is Scarfed. We'll Protect first, we'll see what happens here. Do a little bit of scouting. See if he decides to U-turn or Dark Pulse, or even go for like Sucker Punch. Because all we've seen from this is U-turn, I'm pretty sure. Unless somehow this isn't the... Unless somehow it was Zorua that attacked me earlier with Dark Pulse, but I'm very sure it wasn't. I am wishing I'd brought Dazzling Gleam on this now, though. I did consider it as well, but... I felt like I needed it for Baltai. I probably could have put it over Protect here, though. Regardless, let's see what happens here. We see Pursuit. It's locking into Pursuit. Okay, well I shouldn't even bother trying to switch out here because I can't. We'll just Signal Beam. Pursuit, we've seen from this. Oh no, we disconnected! No, that's gonna be so hard to recreate. Okay, we're finally back. We recreated everything. I clicked Signal Beam, so I will just go for it again here. We'll see what happens. Goes for Pursuit, which is fine. This should just kill... our Signal Beam should, I mean. Beautiful. Oh, okay. I was worried there. I thought something happened. That was spooky. That's okay though. Right, so Zorua's dead. It's just Riolu and Helioptile left alive. I think Abra kind of just cleans up here, right? I probably can't kill Helioptile, but... So I'll need to be careful. Yeah, I definitely don't kill Helioptile. So... we'll have to watch for... I'll have to be careful with what I do here. It's not super easy either. But I think the combination of Apom and... Okay, so he does go to Riolu here, which is interesting. There's no priority moves he gets that will be able to... Unless he copycats me, actually. He could copycat Psyshock. But I don't have a switch into that. So I think I'll probably just let this go down. I can Protect though. And then he's forced to copycat that, so we'll Protect first. See what he tries to do. Yeah, he does copycat, which fails, and now he can't copycat again. So we side shock here. I'm pretty sure that's how copycat works, at least. He can protect, though. He can copycat protect, and then side shock won't hit me, and then he can copycat again to roll side shock again. So this could start turning into a 50-50. A very weird 50-50. There's little reason for him not to click copycat as well. So this is dodgy. But let's just see what happens. He's thinking about it as well, I can tell. He's taking his time. This is spooky. Let's see what happens though. Withdraws actually, okay. I'm fine with that. Let's see the damage on this. Pretty good. Now this could be Scarf, but I'm not too scared of Scarf on this at this point. Well, I mean I kind of am, but I also can't risk it being... Ooh, I should probably just stay in. I feel like the only reason you'd switch here, the only reason you'd go to this here is if you were Scarfed. But... Oh wait, no, this is a Violet actually. We wouldn't have done nearly as much to this otherwise. Yeah, okay, there we go. Helioptile is dead. Brilliant. It's just Riolu left, which we should kill. Obviously you can copycat again, so I will go for Protect. Again, just to prevent any copycat shenanigans. Play it safe. Just a Drain Punch. Okay, well he can't copycat anything now, so this is it, I believe. Well, he can copycat Protect, but it doesn't matter too much. Let's see what happens here. I think this is it though. Okay, this is just killed. Did we get a clean KO from Aber here? We do. There we go. Oh, we won. We won week 5. Oh, it feels good to win after getting 3 losses not in a row, after getting 3 losses. There we go. With a clean 3-0 as well. Good stuff. Well, there you go. I'm pretty happy with how that went. A shame that Larvesta didn't get to pop off as much as I thought it would, but honestly, he took care of Ponyta, which was probably the most threatening Pokemon on that team. So I'm pretty damn happy with how that went. I could have played better in some parts, but I think for the most part it all went pretty damn well. So I'm not going to complain any further. That was week 5. And we're going to be going into week 6 with a 2-3 record. I'm going to have to try and keep up that record. I'm going to have to try and keep increasing that win record as well if I want to make the playoffs. So that feels good, but I can't get too ahead of myself. I've got to just keep trying as hard as I can. But there we have it. That was week 5. You know what, actually, first of all, shout out to Turtwig being an absolute goat that game. Reflect came in clutch a lot more than I thought it would. Because it was mainly just for like to lure in Ponyta, click Reflect, and then kill it with Earth Power plus Flare Blitz recoil. Didn't even need it for that though. Somebody just tanked physical attacks and did stuff, and he was great. Honestly, really happy with how that went. Scarf Drillbur was pretty good threat. Stunky did really good at the start too, taking out a whole Pokemon, threatening out the Zorua. Perfect. The lead went exactly as I hoped it would. That was just really good. And of course Abra clutching up at the end. Protect came in clutch in a way I didn't expect with Copycat. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I'll stop yapping. That'll be me for week 5. So I'll see you guys next week for week 6. So I will see you guys then.